Today we are going to demonstrate how to evade BVR missile engagements and survive the merge. Here I am up against a MiG-29 loaded with two R-27 missiles. I am going to attempt to evade these missiles while maintaining a position that allows me to close the gap between the bandit and myself. I'm just waiting for him to fire, which should be any time now. Alright, so the first missile's been fired, so I'm going to brake right and put the missile off my 9 o'clock. The goal is to drag the missile and use countermeasures to bleed its speed. The missile's still actively tracking me, so I'm going to release more countermeasures and adjust my angle a little bit. And right there you can see the missile's been defeated. I saw the second missile launch, so I knew to adjust my angles and use countermeasures. My RWR did not pick up that launch since it was coming in from the RWR's blind spot, which is above and below the jet. And right there you can see the missile's been defeated. Now I've successfully closed the distance between myself and the bandit. Here I am up against another MiG-29 loaded with two R-27 missiles to show another example of how to beat the R-27 missile. Just gotta wait for him to fire. Missile inbound, and I am braking right to put the missile on my 9 o'clock. This time I am reducing a bit more altitude in comparison to my previous example. Alright, first missile defeated. Again, I saw the second missile launch, so I adjusted my angle and used countermeasures. This time I believe I notched the missile. It didn't track me at all, I had no RWR warning of a missile launch, and the missile didn't come in from the RWR's blind spot. This time I am up against an F-16 loaded with two AIM-120Cs. When up against a jet that fires AIM-120s, assume they are launching at you around the same time you fired at them, and start your offset, but try not to go outside the gimbal of your lock. His missile has been launched, but I won't hear a warning until the AIM-120 goes pitbull. Normally I would start offsetting to start defending against this missile, but for demonstration purposes I am going to wait until the incoming missile goes pitbull and I receive the RWR warning. Alright, I received the launch warning and I am braking right to put the missile at my 9 o'clock, releasing countermeasures and diving a little more aggressive than I did against the R-27 missile. You can see how much that missile slowed as it attempted to pull lead when I banked to the right. That missile's already been defeated. Second AIM-120 inbound from only 5 miles. You can see that this missile was successfully notched. It loses track right away and flies out in front of me. I didn't know it at the time, so I released extra countermeasures just to be safe. I'm going to turn back into the bandit, and as you can see, I have successfully merged. I am up against another F-16 loaded with 2 AIM-120Cs. I'm going to attempt to maintain a higher altitude with this one. As you will see, these missiles were close, so close you can see the first one fly by just above me. First missile launched, but again I won't hear a warning until the AIM-120 goes pitbull, and again, for demonstration purposes, I will not defend until I get the RWR warning. I am receiving the warning, and I am braking right to put the missile at my 9 o'clock and releasing countermeasures. As you can see, this missile barely misses me. Second AIM-120 inbound, and it is going to be close. Luckily, the missile loses lock at the last second. Again, I have closed the distance and successfully merged. The AIM-120C is a much harder missile to defend against, but it can be done while still closing the distance with the Bandit.